Good afternoon, class. How are you doing? Hope that you're all fine and staying safe in your ways. Today, we're going to continue our lessons on Unit 6, page 38. On today's lesson, we're going to talk about the water festivals. You know that? In Khmer, you said Bon Om Tuk. Have you ever been to a Bon Om Tuk event here in Phnom Penh or here in Cambodia? Let me know. You say yes, yes, no. Tell me why. Okay, before we continue on this lesson, I want to talk a little bit about the water festivals. So where do we celebrate water festivals here in Phnom Penh? What do you do during the water festivals? What do your family do? Okay, for my experience living here in Phnom Penh for the last few years, I know that we celebrate Bon Om Tuk at the riverfront in front of the Royal Palace. Is that correct? Yes. Usually, what do usually take place during the daytime when you go and watch the water festivals? Which people or how many what's called political figures come up to see and watch the water festivals during the daytime? Do the King of Cambodia come and open their ceremonies for the water festivals in Phnom Penh? Did the Prime Minister come and open the ceremonies during the water festivals here in Phnom Penh? So let me know. And what are in water festival? There are three main ceremonies that people celebrated here in Cambodia. Do you know them three main ceremonies? Ceremony means events and things they celebrate for and during the festivals. Can you please bring out your book and turn to page 38 with me? On page 38 is entitled Water Festivals, Bon Om Tuk. And you can see in the bottom of the book have some pictures of our festivals, but I have included some pictures here for you to see in colors. I will download these pictures on our Telegram app so you can have better viewing. As you can see in the daytime, this is how people celebrate and gather to watch the water festivals. And what about at nighttime? What do you see? What do you experience? Have you ever been to a water festival at night? Let me know your thoughts and your feelings about the water festival and how you celebrate water festivals. Okay, the three ceremonies that we celebrate here in Cambodia are Loi Pratip. Is that the first day we celebrate the water festivals? And the second day we celebrated Sampir Preke. What is that? And the last day you celebrate, or most of you goes to the temple and eat Ambok, where in this text is coconut juice and banana. Is that good? Have you ever ate it before? These are the three ceremonies that we celebrated water festival. So now I want to ask you, how do you celebrate water festivals? Do you know what day or what month is it celebrated on water festivals? You can read your text and you can find out the day, the month, and how we celebrate these ceremonies. Okay, I have listed here 4 words that you should know from reading your text. And these 4 words are, the first one is festival, celebrate, popular, and parade. From reading your text, please write down the meaning of these words. I know the word festivals, we went through that last week where we talked about Cambodian New Year. Do you remember? So festivals, I will give you an example of festival. Festival is an event that we are celebrating, something that we are celebrating and come together as a unity. Like for here we have water festival. So we are celebrating the water festival, Bon Om Tuk. The festival is the Bon. So we are celebrating the event. Okay, now on to our first task. In your notebook, I want you to pick 2 words from the words to know column and write a sentence using the word. So out of these words here, I want you to pick 2 and write a sentence using it. I will give you one example. My example is the word celebrate. My sentence will be, I celebrate Bon Om Tuk at the riverfront here in Phnom Penh. So that would be my example. Now I want you to pick 2 words and write your sentence. And your second question is, the second question is about you. So there is no wrong answers. What do you and your family do during the water festivals? I know your families or your relatives always take you out, probably during the water festival, to the province or here in Phnom Penh. to celebrate or watch the water festivals. So what do you and your family do during the water festivals? I want you to write a few sentences or a paragraph explaining to me what you and your family do during the water festivals. Okay, you will have 30 minutes to complete this task. Once you complete it, please send it to my personal telegram so I can correct it and give you back some feedback. Okay, thank you class. I hope you enjoy learning about the water festivals. Until our second video, goodbye. Hello class, welcome back to our second video for today's exercise. So, how did you like reading about the water festivals? Did you find it interesting? Have you ever attended any of these 3 ceremonies here? I see some of you have. And there's one question I have to ask you through our reading. What month and what day do we celebrate Bon Om Tuk? Do you know? In your reading, please answer me in our Telegram post so I can see that you know what month. And during that month, do you have time off from school? Do your parents have time off from work? Or do you take extra day to celebrate? I hope so. You can see that we can do a lot of things during the daytime, during the water festivals, and there's a lot of events happening at night too. Have you ever went watch the fireworks? The display of the boat, the illuminating lights. I see that some of you have wrote me down some event that you have been to, and I'm happy that you get to enjoy the water festivals event. Okay, on to our second task. Our second task is on page 39, section A. Only section A for your second task. After reading the text on page 38, I want you to answer the questions on page 39. There are 4 questions in section A. You will be given 30 minutes to answer these 4 questions. Once you completed answering these questions, please submit it to my personal telegram so I can correct it and give you back your score. These 4 questions, all the answers can be found from your text. And please, when you write your answers, don't just write a yes or no question. Try to explain it or write at least 1 sentence using the words from the text. Okay class, until our next video, goodbye. Hello class, welcome back to the last video for today's lessons. Today's lessons we talked about the water festivals, Bon Om Tuk. Before I continue on to give you your homework, I would like to do a quick review of what we have learned today. I have listed down here 4 words that you picked out 2 words to write a sentence. Great work on your sentences, and I've seen you use the word correctly in your form. As you know, Bon Om Tuk is celebrated every year in November, right? Yes. And during that time, we have 3 days off from work or from any events that your parents might do and celebrate these events. As you can see, in the daytime, we can go to here in Phnom Penh, the riverfront, in front of the Royal Palace, and watch the parade, where people gather to have fun, and watch the boat race and how they celebrate the events. And as we can, through our discussion, we noticed that the opening ceremonies of the water festival here in Phnom Penh is presented by the king and the Prime Minister himself. So these are some things interesting to know. And during the Bon Om Tuk festival, there are 3 main ceremonies that we celebrated here in Cambodia. The first one is Loi Pratiep, where we come first open up the ceremonies. And the second day we celebrate the Sampir Preke, where we as the community and as the people of Cambodia come celebrate the full moon festivals, where we display lightings, fireworks, and illuminates the boat, where you can go at nighttime and see the boat display, lots of fireworks. And on the last day of the Bon Om Tuk, most of us eat the O Ambok, where they put coconut juice with banana. That sounds delicious, huh? You want some of that? Where usually people go to the temple and eat that and make offerings or endings to our celebrations. Hope you find this topic very interesting today. Some of you probably know a lot about it already because you've probably been to like many events already, and very happy. For me, this is new, and I find it very interesting learning about Bon Om Tuk, and I look forward to our next one. I hope you're looking forward to our next event too, which is in what month? Yes, November, right? Okay, now on to our homework. Your homework is on page 39 in your text. And 39, I want you to do section B as your homework. There are 4 questions. And I want you to use the word in the box, you see the box, to complete the following sentence. So this is your homework. You will have 1 whole week to complete your homework and send it to me. Remember, class, homework is very important to do and very important for you to send it to me because it will be an overall part of your score. So if you do your homework, you will get full points and full credits on your whole final grade. Okay? So make sure you send me your homework. Okay, class? Till the next time we meet, be safe, stay healthy. Bye.